Hi everybody, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. My name is DeDe. Thanks for dropping by my channel today. Now today, here's what I got going on. Today I'm going to be doing a little cleaning and decorate for spring. Now I do have a few things that I put out for St. Patrick's Day, so I kind of need to gather those up. But now I really want to officially decorate for spring, so that's what's on the menu today. So without any further ado, let's get ready for spring and let's get tidy. Well, I went ahead and went to the basement and brought everything up so I can go ahead and get started. Now the green tote is for the St. Patrick's Day items, but I thought I would show you guys a couple of things that I picked up on clearance last year. Now most everything I'm gonna decorate with is stuff I've had, but I did pick up a few things. I got these little eggs for 39 cents. Now I'm not sure if I'll use them to decorate or put them in an Easter basket, but those are cute. And these little carrots, how cute are they? Normally $3.49, 34 cents. You can't go wrong for 34 cents. And this little bowl, I absolutely love it. How cute is that? And it's 50 cents and it was normally $9.99. And I did pick up this mug last year. Now the little front foot is chipped and the clerk reminded me of that when I was checking out. But for a quarter, I could deal with a chipped foot. And actually I'm not gonna drink out of it. I'm just gonna put it on the coffee bar. So that's what I'm working with that's new. And this mat is new. Now I got this from the Dollar Tree for $5. Welcome peeps, how cute is that? So I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna use the same sign that my daughter made me. I'm gonna be using the same wreath, the same floral arrangement. But I do have this that's new that I got for Valentine's Day. It's a fern from my husband. And I absolutely love ferns, but boy, do they make a mess. And I'm not the best green thumb out there. So he found a company that makes artificial ferns that does such a nice job. So I'm super excited to use it. I'm probably gonna have to go get a stand out of the shed for it. But anyway, here's what I'm working with this year. I really didn't decorate that much for St. Patrick's Day, and truthfully, I never do, but I do like to put a few things out, and I'd like to be able to tell you, oh, I just decorate for the smaller holidays because of my grandsons, but actually, I always have decorated for the smaller holidays. I guess I'm just that person, but I honestly do think I enjoy it now more because of them. Well, I've emptied the tub and here's what I've got. And you know, I did reload the tub, but everything that's left in the tub is just stuff for Easter baskets. It's not decor pieces. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but even with my new chipped cup, my new bowl, my new carrots, it seems like I'm working with less this year. Those of you that have been with me a while, does it seem like I'm working with less? Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm losing it. You know, highly likely it could be the truth, but I do have this floral arrangement. And when I did my little makeover in the dining room and living room that I used my gift cards with, I did buy a box of candles, and remember I used the sage green one in there, and I kept these two pastel ones. So I do have these two pastel candles that I can incorporate. But other than that, this is what's going to do the job today. Okay, that was quick. Scratch what I just said. I'm a liar, liar, pants on fire. I forgot I do have a few greenery pieces and decor pieces in here that I might be able to incorporate. I don't have what I would consider spring placemats or spring dishes, and I wasn't willing to go and invest in any, but I am going to switch out these heavy brown stoneware plates for a thinner white plate just to kind of lighten the area up a little bit. I actually think there's a lot we can do just to make things a little lighter and brighter for spring in our homes that doesn't even require buying anything. I think using a lighter floral scented candle or essential oils helps. Switching out darker towels for lighter towels, lighter sheets for darker sheets on your bed, or maybe a lighter color or a lighter textured throw blanket that you set out. I think all of those things can make such a big difference and they don't cost any extra money. I love using this tray for everyday and seasonal decor, but I feel like it might be time to make a change and move the tray somewhere else. The thing is, I don't know what to put here if I do move the tray. I would love your suggestions, friends, because it's official. I'm in a rut. Just as I suspected, you can't even see the chip once the cup is in the tray. That's a lot of cuteness for the bargain price of a quarter. Well, I've got the kitchen and coffee bar done how I want it, so I do want to add just a few things here to the den. Now, last year in the den, I just pretty much put this arrangement right in front of the fireplace, and I absolutely loved it. I think because the room is pretty much neutral and monochromatic, you really notice the arrangement in front of the fireplace. So I do want to do that again. And then my little roses box, I usually try to put something in the bottom of it that goes with the season. So I've got these little fern leaves, not from my new plant, but just some that I had. And I'm gonna see if I can put them in the bottom of that box and kind of liven it up a little bit. And I don't know about these eggs, the silver and the gold, but if there's any place that the silver and gold eggs would go in my home, it would be in the silver and gold room. So I'm gonna give it a try. If they look cheesy, then I'll just take them out and save them for the Easter baskets. I really don't know if they even make a difference or if you can really tell they're eggs or if they just look like orbs. But I think they look nice and they aren't hurting anything, so I'm just going to leave them there unless I need them for an Easter basket or something, and then I'll go swipe them back. I knew this would be the quickest room to do. 1, I didn't have much decor. 2, I had dusted the day before, so I really just had to put out a few things and run the vacuum. Now, through the magic of editing, it doesn't look like it took me this long, but oh, it did take me a long time to do this cabinet. I wanted to use the Every Bunny welcome sign, but it had a blue tint when I'd put it up against certain pieces. I was having a hard time getting my greens to match. Then I was getting too many of the little wooden blocks with too many sayings, too much to read, etc., etc. You would think by this time and the limited amount of decor pieces I had left, that it wouldn't have taken me that long, but this cabinet took me longer than anything else I did all day. Well, I've got everything dusted, and before I put out my seasonal decor, I am going to go ahead and put my plant in here, and I'm thinking this corner is where I want to start out giving it a try. Now, I did go out to the shed, and this is really the only decent plant stand that we have, so I think I'm going to give it a try. I don't know if I like the idea of the black. I do have the black knobs, so it could kind of pull together. But if I use something or paint it and it's white, well, that's what this pot is. And it is a nice pot that it came with, so I don't want to change that. And I'm afraid if I put it on a white stand, it may look like it's just floating. Everything's floating, so I don't know. What do we think about this? Well, the inside is done, so just a quick cleanup out here. I'm going to add a few spring touches and then I'll be done. I am going to change my yard flag and put up a new signboard. I'll change the wreath and then put out my new mat, and that may be it. Now, last year, what I did with the lantern, I put some spring flowers in the lantern that match my wreath, and I remember distinctly putting them in a Ziploc baggie, but for the life of me, I cannot find it, so I may just wait on the lantern and work with what I've got here. As cute as my new mat is, I do feel like it's a little small and flat for the space. So even though my regular mat is a different shape, I do think I'm going to layer them and kind of build up the new mat a little bit.
Your back as you always have mine, 'cause I owe you.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's all, folks. We got it done today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please take care of yourself. And until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.